Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz. Today we are playing Spy Combo. That is the Walls Spy that's been pretty prevalent in leagues, although it has dropped off. But yesterday I saw Alessandro Piraccini, a paupergeddon winner, actually trophied 2 times with Balustrade Spy with this specific mid-range Spy version. So the difference is we are playing 3 forest, 1 mountain, 1 swamp. That supports a Writhing Chryalis. You also have a mid-range plan of Avenging Hunter to pressure your opponent. So I've sort of piled this into things that do the same thing. So we have lands. Generous End gets a land. Land Grant effectively gets you a land. So we have sort of 13 lands. We also have Gate Creeper Vine to fetch a land, Soggy Wildling to fetch a land, and Avenging Hunter to sneakily fetch a land. Then our ramp is Cerulean Caretaker, Tinderwall, which can sacrifice for red. That can cast your Writhing Chryalis. You have 4 Overgrown Battlement and 4 Wall of Roots. The card draw in the deck is Winding Way and Lead the Stampede. We have the combo pieces with Dread Return and 2 Lava Giants. And then a couple of Mass Vandals in the main deck to try to take care of your opponent's relics or whatever. But if they're playing only 2 Now Spell Bombs, I guess we're playing only 2 Mass Vandals. So let's see if that will work. Sideboard has Duress effects with Mesmeric Fiend. We have Fairy Macabre for the graveyard stuff, a bunch of Nylea's Disciples for the burn matchup, some more of Masked Vandals for artifacts, and Scattershot Archers for fairies. So I haven't played Spy in a while. I saw this was taken off, and I want to check it out in the leagues. I'll see you there. All right, here we are in match 1 versus NMT SCO 94. We have no lands, so we're going to mulligan. We have no lands again. Mulligan. 1, 2 lands. We'll keep this. We'll get rid of, let's see. So what is our plan? Land, fetch a mountain, or fetch a forest. Then we play Wall of Roots into gear. I think we just have to get rid of the Masked Vandal. And then, do I just get rid of the Caretaker or the Vine? I probably just want to keep fetching land, so I get rid of the Gate Creeper Vine. I mean the Caretaker. All right, done. Play the mountain. Pass the turn. Gate Creeper Vine can fetch the swamp. Our opponent's on mono red. Probably mono red Madness Burn. That's generally going to be a bad matchup. Find a land grant. So I can go land. Play the Wall of Roots. And then land grant. I will grab the forest. 2 more lands left in the deck. We could spy ourselves pretty soon. They grab the prize of Sneaky Snacker. We do have to worry about something. Okay, we found the swamp. Let's go land Gate Creeper Vine. We'll get a forest. We'll pass the turn. They know we have the spy. So the one thing that would kill us is a Fire Blast on one of my creatures. Or if they have removal here, they get in for 2. Chryssalis would be a really good draw because then I could put that on the table and have a ton of creatures. They cast a Faithless Looting. So if they burn a creature, that would suck, but it is what it is. They get rid of Gutter Snipe and a Sneaky Snacker. They play a land. If we find a 1-drop, we could get there. Let's cast Lead the Stampede. We find Hunter, Masked Vandal. Okay. Masked Vandal. We're going to put these other spells in the bottom. Let's play out the Masked Vandal. Our opponent could just kill us here. Lightning Bolt puts me to 13. Lava Dart to 12. If they have another Gutter Snipe, I'm probably dead. 4. So it's 2 plus Lava Dart puts me 7. They get in 4-2. It would be great if I could find another creature. They have a Kessig Flame Breather, so they're playing a non-Mass Meower deck. Lightning Bolt. If they have Fire Blast, we're dead. They have the Fire Blast, so it's a bad matchup for us. It's fine. Avenging Hunter looking pretty bad in this matchup. We're gonna be bringing in 4 Disciples. I sort of wonder if we want the Scattershot Archers for their flying creatures. We definitely don't need the Mass Vandals. Do I want to just trim down to 1 giant, 1 Dread Return? Maybe that's fine. What was I going to say? So the Avenging Hunter looking bad. We bring these back in. Bring in the Scattershot Archers, I suppose. And then You just bring in one Avenging Hunter? Oh wait, no. I need to cut 2 more cards. Where am I? Just have 2 scatter shots. It's a cheap creature. Maybe that's fine. We're on the play. This hand is pretty medium, right? We have all of our lands, but we're just going to plop a turn 4 Disciple, so I should mulligan. I have land, no green source, mulligan. We have land grant into... Okay, that seems solid. Let's keep this. Oh god, undo. What do I want to get rid of? I guess it's going to be the Chryalis and lead the Stampede. And then we'll land grant, grab a forest, play the forest, cycle, grab a forest. So next turn, we play the Overgrown Battlement, and then on the following turn, Tinderwall into having 4 mana. Tinderwall tap the Battlement for 2 plus lead the Stampede. Drawing a lot of the Giant is pretty medium. Let's play the Battlement on 2. My opponent plots a Highway Robbery. We have a Gatecreeper Vine. So I can Vine, grabbing forest, play the forest, play the Tinderwall, tap for 3, lead the Stampede. Okay, sick. 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures. Maybe I don't want to take the Lawless Giant, although it is a beater. So on the following turn, what do I do? Gatecreeper Vine for land, Vine, Disciple. But I can't combo if I take the Lawless Giant, so I'm just gonna keep that in the deck. I'll pass the turn. So they kind of have to start taking out my creatures. Let's see if they can kill my Overgrown Battlement. They slam a Gutter Snipe, and now they're going to Highway Robbery, deal me 2 damage. They don't. Okay. Gatecreeper Vine. We're going to grab a Swamp. Play Gatecreeper Vine. We'll grab the Mountain. And then we'll play Nylaia's Disciple. I have 5 mana. We'll just play it. We're going to gain 7 life. Not a lot of life. And then I can crack the Tinderwall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it worth it? I don't think it's worth it right now. I'm going to pass. Next turn, if I Winding Way into the Spy, we could just kill them. Can they kill me from 27 in this position? They play a Kessig, which gives them a ton more damage. Highway Robbery deals me 3, we go to 24. They have a Fiery Temper, which means they probably can take out the Overgrown Battlement, but they're going face. Can they combo kill me right now? I'm at 18. Lava Dart would be an addition, and then they have a Lightning Bolt. So double Fire Blast, I guess, kills me, but a single Fire Blast does not. If they had double Fire Blast in their hand, then they're very good at drawing cards. There's a single Fire Blast. Yep. Sure. Am I dead? Well, sometimes it... they don't think like it be like it is, but it do. It do. We'll see in round 2. We're here in round 2. We have no land, so we mulligan. Double land grant. Okay. I will keep... Do I need the second land grant? I don't think I do. We can go land grant for a forest. Or I think I want the Generous End in hand. Put back a land grant. Although if they have a counterspell, I'm pretty hosed. So actually, I should probably keep both the land grants. And then put back the Generous End. They play Molten Tributary, so we're facing probably Tron. We reveal our hand to a land grant, we grab a forest. We play the forest. We reveal our hand to a land grant. We grab the forest. We play out the Cerulean Caretaker. Now I'm on the board. On the next turn, I can play another Cerulean Caretaker, play the Gatecreeper Vine. That will be able to grab me a swamp. And then I can use Sogyu to grab another card or another land out of the deck and cast the Lead the Stampede. So they use Galvanic Discharge on my on my creature. Sort of mean. So let's go Caretaker. Or Jeskai Wildfire, I think. I will Wildling. Oops. So maybe I don't want to get all my lands out just yet. I guess I grab the swamp. If they're going to Wildfire me, it's going to be a problem. So I think I Gatecreeper Vine, then I have 2 mana. They're brainstorming. I can Vine, get all the lands out of my deck, but then I start to lose if they Wildfire me. Kills another creature. Now I cannot Vine. So I think I just cast the Lead the Stampede to try to refill. Land, cast Lead the Stampede. So Avenging Hunter's good. Spy, Genercent, Wildling. Okay. We don't have very much mana though. They cast an Augur of Bolus after brainstorming. They will pick one of the cards they put back, revealing a counterspell. They whiff on land, so they can counterspell my Spy if they want. Let's Gatecreeper Vine. We will grab our mountain, play the mountain, play another Gatecreeper Vine, and we will grab a forest. On the next turn, I can cast the Chrysalis, then I'll have 3 mana left over. I feel like I want to just slam the Avenging Hunter. They're going to have to counter it. Maybe I should just Chrysalis right now. Writhing Chrysalis. They use the counterspell on the Chrysalis. Okay. We have a lot of creatures. We have to watch out for a Thraben Charm from them. Maybe they have another counterspell though. I think it makes sense to just try to put the Avenging Hunter on the table. If I had 1 more mana, I could Spy after casting the Avenging Hunter. Maybe if I Winding Way into a Masked Vandal, we can take out their Silverbluff Bridge. Choose creature. We get a Wall of Roots and a Lawless Giant. So let's go Wall of Roots. Might as well put a Gatecreeper Vine on the table. No search. We find Dread Return. Maybe I should have discarded the Lawless Giant hand size. Oh, you know what's interesting? Okay, pass. Well, we don't have a way to make sure that we don't get Thraben Charmed is the problem. But if I find my, okay, they tap off of white. They're going to, I guess, Wildfire my Black Source. They should have Wildfire my Black Source. They choose not to. Play the Overgrown Battlement. I'll go for the Avenging Hunter. They go Counterspell. Okay. They choose to blow up my wall. They only have Counterspell available. I think, no, we need another creature on the table, huh? So if I go 4 mana for a Spy, they kill it. Then I Dread Return the Spy. 1, 2, 3. I'll have 2 creatures. Let's cast a Genercent then. They choose to counterspell. That's the 3rd counterspell. They Cleansing Wildfire their land. I'm going to cast a Lawless Giant. Oh no, it costs 7. Darn. Let's go for a Soggy Wildling. Maybe I should have just gone for the Dread Return on the Avenging Hunter. Okay, let me think. That probably would have been a better plan, because that forces the action. Avenging Hunter can take over the game. They Wildfire their land again. They do not understand that I have no lands left in my deck. If you're a Wildfire player against this, you should Wildfire their lands. Okay, they get a card. They Wildfire their land again, so I guess they're just dead now. Thraben Charm is an availability. Alright, so I will Dread Return the Avenging Hunter. They have to use their Thraben Charm. We take the initiative. We have no lands. Play another Avenging Hunter. Take the initiative again. We're going to forge onto the Sogyu. Sogyu Wildling becomes a 5/5 flyer. Attack for 5. Next turn, they take 5 damage from the trap. And then I don't know what their plan is going to be. We're trying to mid-range through all their counter spells. They play another Augur of Bolus, revealing a Galvanic Discharge. They don't have enough energy to take out my creatures. We're already putting them to 10. Then we attack for 15. They concede. They may not have had the Thraben Charm, but we'll never really know. We need to bring in the Mezfiends and then the Vandals. I think that's correct. Avenging Hunter seems like a better plan than Chrysalis, but I still have to make 3 cuts. Maybe the Tinderwall can be cut. And then like a Wall of Roots. Okay, this is a solid hand, I think. We will keep Dread Return in hand as medium. Our opponent plays a Beachfront on turn 1. We're going to get 2. Wow, we can almost get all of our forests out of the deck. We land grant. Revealing all of my cards. Get a forest. Play the forest. We will land grant again. Reveal a bajillion cards. Get a forest. I'll play out the Cerulean Caretaker. This next turn, I can play a Caretaker and then tap the Caretaker with the other Cerulean Caretaker into an Overgrown Battlement for a large amount of mana. Our opponent leads on a Brainstorm on their turn, and then they play a Silver Bluff Bridge. We have the Mass Vandal available, so I'll Generous Ent, Forest Cycle, grab the Forest, play a land. Oh, that didn't work the way that I wanted. Whoops, play the Caretaker. Okay, that ruined my entire plan. Whoops. That was a big bummer. I really wanted to take out their land there. They Cleansing Wildfire their land. I really messed up. Dang. They play another Silver Bluff Bridge after wildfiring their land. Okay, so we go Mass Vandal, exile a bridge, and then play a land, and play an Overgrown Battlement. We did now find the Mesmeric Fiend, but I'm not sure that it's that good. We have Soggy Wildling. We can start with the Mesmeric Fiend. Let's try Mesmeric Fiend, I guess, just to see what's going on in their hand. They have Archaeomancer, Galvanic, Ephemerate. I think I just take the Galvanic right now, and then I can Wildling, Roost Seek, grab a swamp, play the swamp, pass the turn. All I needed there was a Spy in hand, but I didn't have a Spy. The Union of the Third Path gets to draw a single card. They can now play the Archaeomancer to return Brainstorm or whatever. They play Augur of Bolas instead. Galvanic Discharge out of their hand. They played a Perilous Landscape. They find a Cleansing Wildfire. They play a Cleansing Wildfire. So my best draw is the Spy. We found the Spy. Spy. They Ephemerate the Augur. Finding out the Raven Charm. Might be a bit too late there. And they just straight up concede. It was not over. We can't draw cards, but we were gonna Spy ourselves. Like, if we didn't hit very well, we would have had to try to like Dread Return something and then Spy back and forth. I was just gonna try to YOLO it, but that was our moment. We take round 2, we're on to round 3. We're here in round 3 and we have no lands, so we're gonna mulligan. Our opponent has been playing Spy recently. A much more streamlined and aggressive Spy version than us, so let's see how it goes. We have to mulligan a second time to 5 cards. I have land, land grant, probably keep this, put back Mass Vandal and Dread Return. Our opponent leads on a forest. I would expect that this is Spy. One thing that's cool about the Spy matchup is that you can try to Spy them to kill them. I think they play 4 lands. They go Caretaker on turn 1. We will go Caretaker on turn 1. And then I'll just reveal my hand. Grab a forest. Say basically, what's up? I'm gonna try to Spy. I think turn 2 we have to play the Overgrown Battlement. It would be best if we draw a 1-drop. Our opponent's Cerulean Caretakers, revealing a forest. That's their second land. They have a 1-drop Tinderwall. This maybe could be the same deck, just like a straight up mirror match. They make green. 3 mana. Cycles a Generous Ent. And then I guess they play Winding Way. Okay. They reveal Quirion, Mass Vandal, Caretaker, Lotleth Giant. I think I have to just Battlement. Next turn I can Battlement into Gatecreeper Vine. Or no. Gatecreeper Vine into the Battlement. Into 3 mana for the Winding Way. And we want to fetch our probably fetch out the Swamp. It'd be funny if we show them we take 4 lands out of our deck and then they just Spy us, but then we win. So we go Gatecreeper Vine. We grab the Swamp. Swamp, play the Swamp. Make green by tapping the Gatecreeper Vine. We play an Overgrown Battlement. Now I have 4 mana. I'll cast Lead the Stampede. We'll take Vine, Vandal, Chrysalis. Sort of shows them what I'm up to. And then send the turn over. We can pay 2 mana Vine to grab the Mountain and then try to Winding Way into a Spy. We have a Tinderwall. So I can play the Tinderwall, play Gatecreeper Vine, grab my Mountain, play the Mountain. I'm going to attempt a Winding Way. Double Spy would win creatures. We find a single Spy And a Lotleth Giant. Okay. So I can play Caretaker, which is mana neutral right now. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be 8. So if I battlement, I can spy myself and then just hope that I can find a Dread Return to be able to spy a spy. I think I'm just going to try to go for it. This could be very, very wrong. Play a battlement. I'm going to spy. Let's see if I die. Spy myself. We did not get there. 13 cards. That sucks. Okay. Make black. I just make red, I guess. Play the Chryalis. And then if they have spy in hand, we're dead. I sent it. I shouldn't have sent it, I guess. We also showed them a ton of the deck. I'll just play out the Vandal. Sure. All set. I really died there because I milled 3 spies. That's absurd. That's really funny. My next card was a land grant, which could have won the game. Now all they have to do is spy me. And they make green. They untap. Plays a Sakyu Wildling. So my best draw is now the Dread Return. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna play the Lotleth Giant. Hit you for some amount. Lay out the Sakyu Wildling. Should not have sent it. And then we'll attack in with the Chryalis. They block. I'll make my Chryalis slightly larger to kill the Mass Vandal. I believe that I should not have done that. I should not have gone for it. I mean, just, you couldn't have guessed that that would be the case. They play a Mass Vandal out. They've got blockers. We've got attackers. Winding Way. That could put the Dread Return in my graveyard. We'll search creature. Dread Return in the graveyard. We will Dread Return on the spy. Sacrifice. Sacrifice, sacrifice. We have 1 Dread Return left. Okay, whatever. They're off it. I go, wow. I don't know why you said wow. Wow what? Wow, bad play? You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Opponent said nice top deck. I mean, yeah. That's literally how the deck works. You just try to top deck. We're bringing in the Macabres and the Mez Fiends. I can cut 1 Avenging Hunter, I guess. Maybe I should cut the Mountain. That might be a good idea. I'm cutting the Mountain. No, wait. Okay. I'm going to 4 lands. Is that smart? Okay, we have a solid opener. I can land grant for a forest, play the land. Roost Seek for a swamp. Begin trying to Mez Fiend my opponent out. But, you know, we're not doing anything else. Keep. Our opponent has a Lotus Petal. They're playing the pretty cool version. What's that? Like Mystery Booster or something? Yeah. Sweet. Turn 1, Tinderwall. I will reveal my hand. We did draw Lead the Stampede, which is nice. I will Roost Seek. And then grab a swamp. So I can get all the lands out of my deck pretty easily. Do I want to do that? That's the question. We probably want to leave our last land in the deck, if possible. Our opponent plays an Overgrown Battlement. I will land. Avenging Hunter is interesting. Mez Fiend you. Get rid of your Lead the Stampede. And they land grant into a forest. We find the spy. So I'm going to Sakyu, grab the forest, play the forest, and then we cast the Tinderwall, pass the turn, and then let's see what they do. What is their next top deck? A game of top decks. It is a Tinderwall. Wait. Okay. I don't know if that was in their hand already. I actually don't remember. So let's go back. Tinderwall, Wall of Roots, Lead the Stampede. Wall of Roots, Lead Stampede, Tinderwall. Okay, so they play the Wall of Roots. Force out their hand. The Lead the Stampede is gone. The Tinderwall is gone. So this is gone. So now I think I need to hit them with the Spy. Or not hit them with the Spy. Let's Mesmeric Fiend. I wish I had another black source. Well, so I could also just not... No, I think I'm going to Mez Fiend you. They had a spy. They were going to spy me to death. Okay. So their last card was a spy. I'm going to go to my turn. I'm going to hope that they don't draw exactly. They're going to reveal what they drew. It was a battlement. They should not have played that because that means that I don't have to play scared now. I just force cycle. If I were them in this position, like you have to just hope your opponent doesn't do anything. They went to 0 and we just go spy. GG. Spy myself. Dread return the Lawless Giant. Pow, pow, kapow. Would you like your Balustrade Spy back? We'll see in round 4. We're in round 4 here versus Mr. Twin, another mono red madness player, so we are going to need the luck. This hand cannot get to 2 lands, so I have to mulligan. The luck is not there. We have 2 lands. Let's keep. Get rid of a Dread Return. Whoa, Colony Garden, what is going on? So they're playing Gardens? That's bad. We'll play the Caretaker. I guess I'm just going to land grant. Get a Forest Pass. Maybe since they are a mid-range deck and Gardens is weak to a fast Avenging Hunter, we could actually get some stuff done here. I've never seen them playing Gardens before in my life. Land, play Gatecreeper Vine. Maybe they kill this Caretaker now. I don't know that it matters because I didn't... I would want to cycle the Generosent, I suppose, once this hits the table. Let's grab our Swamp and then land cycle. Grab the Forest. I have enough mana to just spy myself if I have no fear. I have the fear though. Our opponent considered doing something and then is passing. We found a Wall of Roots. Go land. Play the Gatecreeper Vine. This is my last land. And then I will tap my creature for a Wall of Roots. Pass. I could have also just cast the Winding Way there, I suppose. The Reckoner's Bargain on the plant. Okay, our opponent plays a Wellspring. They've tapped off of something like Crypt Incursion. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. 6 mana. They draw a card with the Wellspring. Okay, they're passing it back. I have Writhing Chrysalis. So I can go 4 mana for the Writhing Chrysalis. Sack, 3, 4. Then I'll have enough to double spy. I don't know. Maybe they have a Fairy Macabre and then I just lose. But I think I just lose to that regardless. Is that better than... So I'll have 4... I'll have 6 creatures. I'm just going to have to try that. 1, 2, 3. Well, that doesn't work. Here we go. Spy myself. I can't really play around a main deck Fairy Macabre. I have no way of dealing with it. I'd have to just play a fair game, and I don't think I'm winning the fair game against the removal pile. I'll try to Dread Return my Lawless Giant. 1, 2, 3. Somehow we win. Okay, that was nice. We definitely need the Mesmeric Fiend, and we definitely need the Mass Vandals. I think we want the Avenging Hunters. We can take out the Writhing Chrysalis, and then I think the Tinder Walls, and 1 Wall of Roots. Here we've opened a 1-lander, so I should mulligan this one. Can't get to any of the other cards. We have Land Grant into Generosent, so this is pretty solid. I can keep this. What do I put back? Is it going to be a Caretaker? That doesn't seem amazing. We have Spy or Avenging Hunter. I think it's going to be the Lead the Stampede. Try to just go fast into what I've got going on. If they duress me on turn 1, I'm pretty dead. They Colony Garden on turn 1, so no duress. We will Land Grant and then play out a Cerulean Caretaker. Trying to ramp a bit. Opponent said Gardens is too slow. I can't do this. Okay, we're going to cycle, grab the Forest, play the Forest, play the Caretaker. Unfortunately, I have no other play right now. This next turn, I can Vine for a Swamp and then try to Mesfiend them. They said, please kill me now. I will go back to red. That Gardens is too slow. It is a slow deck. They play a Limbus. I guess they're looking for a Spell Bomb. If I draw a land, there's the Spell Bomb. What would we want to Mesfiend? We have 2, 3 mana right now. Vine will give us back down to 2 mana. Draws a Lawless Giant. I'll Gatecreeper Vine. We'll get the Swamp and Mesmeric Fiend. This actually gives me 5 mana next turn. I want to take your Eviscer's Insight, just the most cards. They can use, they had revealed Insight, Wellspring, Reckoner's Bargain, and Witch's Cottage. They use the Reckoner's Bargain. Eviscer's Insight is underneath my Mesmeric Fiend. We have 5 mana for an Avenging Hunter, then we can get our red source. Okay, they're passing, so I get to cast my Avenging Hunter. That's all my lands, actually. Avenging Hunter. I'll grab my mountain. Oh, they snuff out the Avenging Hunter right away. Okay, I'll attack you for 1. 5, 6, 7. We actually have 7 mana. We can cast a lot with Giant as well. Because 5 plus the 2 Cerulean Caretakers. They play an Ichor Wellspring from hand. They still, oh, they had played the Witch's Cottage last turn, apparently. They have to deal with my, I guess I have to go Lost Well. If I can find Lost Well, if I find maybe a Mesfiend or another Avenging Hunter or something. Gate Creeper Vines on the bottom. We find a Winding Way. I'll cast the Winding Way. I'll say creature. We find another Mesmeric Fiend. So probably don't want to play that just yet. I think I want to just cast my Soggy Wildling. So mid-range Spy, it's good here because we are pressuring them from a lot of angles, especially with the Avenging Hunter. They defile killing the Soggy Wildling. I wonder if they have the ability to just now slam an Avenging Hunter. They use the Nile Spellbomb to get rid of my graveyard. That means they probably have another one. Sort of surprising that they did that. I don't know if they knew I had... No, I think I revealed... Let's go to my revealed cards. We did reveal the Spy. They cycle for Swamp. Lays out the Swamp. Plays an Ichor Wellspring. We're going to go into Stash. Or I could go Arena. I think maybe that's a good idea. Because I don't know if I need the Catacombs. I'm just looking for more cards. So let's go into Arena. Arena goads their... Goad your plant. You must attack with your plant. We have another Avenging Hunter. Cast the Avenging Hunter. We'll go into Archives, draw a card. We have a Wall of Roots. I'm a little bit worried about the potential for them having a Crypt Rats to wipe the board. Lay out my Wall of Roots. They snuff out the Avenging Hunter again. Okay, let's, I guess, pass. Or maybe I'm going to play the Caretaker. It might be too risky. If they have a board sweeper, I'm not in a good spot. They kill the Mesmeric Fiend, which gives them back their Eviscer's Insight. The plant token attacking no longer matters, but they're going to draw a ton of cards here. On my next turn, I can Mesmeric Fiend to check the way. They must attack with the plant. I will block. I'm also going to go into Throne of the Dead 3 and get a creature for free. We're going to look at the top 10 cards. I guess I could take the Spy at this point. We lose to Crypt Incursion. Another Mesfiend is pretty good. So that lets me double check. So Mesfiend. I can Mesfiend into Spy. They use the Eviscer's Insight. They're going to draw 3 cards. Sacrificing the Wellspring. Don't really know what's in their hand anymore, so I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, they have Very Macabre. And that's it. Okay. And they have Pulse of Marasa. So let's cast another Mesmeric Fiend. They have a Eviscer's Insight that they can't cast from the graveyard. This can take their Pulse of Marasa. They have... Yeah. Take the Pulse of Marasa. And then go black. Tap this one. Spy myself. Dread Return. Target the Lawless Giant that's still in the deck. Bonk. Sacrifice, sacrifice, and sacrifice. Can't believe we won. GG's. I can't click it. They're sacrificing. We take the game on round 5. Round 5. We have land grant into Caretaker. I think this is a keep, but I'm a little bit sketched. I'll land grant, grab a forest, play the forest and a Caretaker. Then I can play another Caretaker on the next turn into the Tinderwall. They're on land grant. Will they go faster than me? They get a forest. Plays their caretaker. So the problem is, play the caretaker, make green, cast a Tinder Wall, pass. 1, 2, 1, 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. I think I can tap, battlement, tap this, sacrifice it, battlement again. And then I can use the Avenging Hunter for red. Alright, whatever. Opponent cycles. They grab a forest. They play out a Tinder Wall. We don't know who's winning. Quirion Ranger. We draw the Lotleth Giant. We will tap our creature, play a battlement. Make green, tapping the battlement. Sacrifice. We'll play another battlement. I have like no lands in my play, so that's a big issue. We can start by playing the Avenging Hunter, then we get our mountain, and then we cast the Writhing Chrysalis. And then we have to just try to somehow win. Our opponent cycled their troll and got a forest or a swamp. Quirion's Cardi in play. Tinderwall's in play. We have another forest, so we'll just cycle this for a forest. That's 2 lands out of my deck. Play the forest. Play my Avenging Hunter. Grab the mountain. Oh, that didn't work. Oh well. I'll just make red tapping my caretaker, play Writhing Chrysalis. Let's see. I guess I have to Lost Will. We have 2 lands left in the deck. Opponent casting a Winding Way. They revealed battlement, lead the Stampede. The lead Stampede goes to the graveyard. Lotleth Giant now in their hand. They tap and untap the battlement. So I can just play a couple more battlements here. There's 1 battlement. And I guess it's going to be another battlement. They cast Lead the Stampede. Finding Avenging Hunter, Quirion Ranger. So this is a mirror match. Maybe they cast their Avenging Hunter then, and then who are they spying? Spies themselves. They have maybe a mountain left in their deck. Lotleth Giant, and there's a Battle Straight Spy in the graveyard. Plays a Quirion Ranger. They can untap their battlement. They can cast the Avenging Hunter now if they want. They make red. Cast the Avenging Hunter. They take the initiative. Should be, they maybe would have wanted to do that beforehand. Find a Wall of Roots. Start by attacking. Alright, so unfortunately, we can't take the initiative here. We can kill their Avenging Hunter, I suppose. Is that worth it? They have a Dread Return, so I think I have to kill the Avenging Hunter. Actually, they can Dread Return their Spy, and then I'm just dead next turn, so it doesn't really matter. Good times. Let's see if they figure it out. They make their Spy bigger. It's a 4/5 now. So I think that the correct play is to just Dread Return the Balustrade Spy from hand. Now they have 2 Dread Returns in the graveyard. This is the easy. I feel like this is very simple. Just Dread Return the Spy. But they might be lost in the sauce right now. Lost in the sauce. Should I tell them in chat how to win? Okay. They went Lotleth Giant. I don't know why they're not trying to win. Guess they have other options. Maybe it's because they had the Lotleth Giant in their hand. Put an attacks in. If we draw a Spy, we kill them. So all I have to do is draw a Spy. Ha! Bonk. Unfortunate. Alright, we'll go on to post board. We will take 5 from the trap, but that's not enough to win. Crazy. I can't believe I top decked the Spy there. That was completely insane. What a cluster. Alright. So clearly we want the Fairy Macabres and the Mezfiends. Literally no justice. I'm going to get rid of the Writhing Chrysalis and the Masked Vandals. And I will trim on, let's say, 1 Avenging Hunter. That seems like kind of weak. Oh yeah, I should have trimmed on a land. Let's trim on a land. Get the Avenging Hunter back in there. Okay, so I have land grant into green, land grant the forest, search up a Mezfiend. Not search up a Mezfiend. We'll try to get our lands out of the deck, at least 3 lands, and then Mezfiend them and see what they've got going on. They reveal their hand anyway. They've got Mezfiend, Fairy Macabre, so they're going to be the first one to be able to cast the Mezfiend. So they probably take my Mesmeric Fiend since they have Fairy Macabre in hand. They go Sagyu for the swamp. I'll land grant, get the forest. I will search up a swamp as well with my Roost Seek, which is the omen from the Soggy Wildling. Then my Soggy Wildling will go back into the deck. What is wrong? I thought I took some cards out. I must not have resubmitted. They decide not to cast their card. Okay, let's Mesmeric Fiend. What's my best pick here? I think I'm going to take your Winding Way, then land grant, grab a forest. Just put them on top decks, basically. I mean, we'll both be top decking, but they have a Fairy Macabre. They cast Gate Creeper Vine. Doink. They have Mezfiend, Fairy Macabre as known cards. They play out the... Whoa. So they grabbed another forest. I wonder how many lands they have in their deck. I can play Wall of Roots into Battlement. Is that more mana than if I play Caretaker? I think I play Battlement into the Caretaker. We have to top deck a draw spell. They play the Mezfiend. So maybe they take the Wildling. Plays out a Wall of Roots. Last card in their hand is Fairy Macabre. Nice of them to tell me that. So I'll play Gate Creeper Vine. Grabbing Forest. Play the Forest. Play Wall of Roots. Play Wall of Roots. Pass the turn. They do nothing. We find a Tinder Wall. It's gonna pass. They've got to lead the Stampede. So let's see if they hit their Spy. I'm pretty sure they have no lands left in their deck, but I could be wrong. Find a second Fairy Macabre. So my best chance at winning is finding double Spy. They play out a Battlement. They could have played so many more things. We have a Genercent. Cast my Genercent. We'll get a food. No tax. They play another Battlement from hand, a Caretaker from hand, and Tinderwall from hand. Plays another Tinderwall. We'll crack the food. Find an Avenging Hunter. So can I fail to find the initiative? Go 5. Cast the Avenging Hunter. I think I can fail to find, hopefully. Pass the turn. This just allows them to not spy me. They play out a Caretaker. Why didn't I attack with my Genercent? I forgot it was on the table, to be honest. Go Lost Well. Bottom of the Genercent. We'll top the Winding Way. I'll go Winding Way. Creature. We mill the lead Stampede. I'll play Caretaker. Play a Battlement. Make a... How much do we have? 7. Play Tinderwall. Cast a lot with Giants. And I'll start attacking. Oh yeah. Attacking for 10. They block with a Gate Creeper Vine on the Ent. We take the initiative. I'm going to go into Arena. Target your Mesmeric Fiend. Oh, we drew our land. That's bad. Let's attack. I'm passing the turn. They're down to 4 life. They play a Battlement. We go into Archives. We draw a card. There's a Fairy Macabre from our side. And a Spy. I'll start by attacking. I think this just wins because I can Spy and then Macabre them. But let's see what they do. I feel that they got a little bit less lucky than me. Okay, they block with a bunch of creatures. They go to 2 life. I'll play the Balustrade Spy. Target you. Ah, they did still have a creature left in their deck, but I'm going to exile your Lotleth Giant. Uh-oh. Can't do that. Cancel. So they have Giant, Dread Return. Sketchy. What a bad situation for me. Don't like this spot. Because now they can spy themselves, I guess. But they have double Fairy Macabre. If they find a spy, they should just target me, but they might be afraid that I don't have the land. I haven't revealed that I have the land, but I also showed them that I didn't draw the land because I didn't do it like earlier. They have no flyers right now. Sketchy. Like, they could just Dread Return the Spy and target me. They might Dread Return the Giants. They have dread return from hand. They go spy. See if they target me. I'll just allow it. Hopefully they target them. If they target me, I'm dead. So who got lucky? I don't know. Not me, I guess. They target themselves. Okay, well, I feel like inexperience from their end just hosed them, because I think they should have just tried to double spy me. And I'm not saying, like, I just think that they made some just mistakes here. They couldn't have known that I finally drew my card, though. Get rid of your Lawless Giants. The mirror is mostly about trying to blink last, I guess. We got lucky with a 4-1. Good games to Rush or Lol. I'm sorry about the weird mirror situation. Hopefully you don't take that too hard. Hopefully everybody enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave me a comment, all that good stuff. And let me know what crazy deck I should try next. I'll see you in the next video.